back to Southpaw Diecast. I'm Scott, and today we got a 2010 Pro Stock drag car. And I want to do a tribute car to the late Lee Sheppard, who was one heck of a Pro Stock racer back in the 80s. Unfortunately, he had an untimely death in a testing accident. Now, he ran the Camaros back in the 80s, and it was for Rare and Morrison. So I'm going to recreate that car, but on a newer casting. And I hope I can do it justice. Stay tuned. Okay, so we got the car apart, got it all drilled out, and got it tapped. It's a new casting, so everything's in good shape. And the interior, I might have to detail some of this interior. There's a few cool things there, like the racing seat belts and the shifter and stuff. So then, of course, we're going to do a wheel swap. I'll probably leave the base black. And then we're going to get a paint job. I actually really like this paint job. I guess they got a few colors in this Mooney Eyes Pro Stock. I have the yellow, the black, and I guess there might be a white. And then this is like a primer gray. And I like it. It looks good. I might have to do this one again, but leave the paint job alone and just do a wheel swap. So stay tuned. Okay, so here we are at the vat of the toxic goo to get the paint off of this casting. Down she goes. And we will help her out. And we will leave that in there for a day or so and come back and see how the casting is. Okay, so I got the body out of the citrus strip, and I got it in my little tabletop vise. And now I'm hitting it with one of those little Scotch-Brite wheels that I get off of Amazon. Now, I know we're not going to polish this to a chrome-like finish as if I was doing a Spectre Flame paint job, but I pretty much use these little Scotch-Brite wheels on about every casting I do. To me, it just preps the surface of the body better, takes out little nicks and divots and imperfections, and to me that just overall will give you a better result on your paint job. So I'm not going to show you the whole video, but I'm just going to go over to here a little bit, and then after I do this, then it's on to the Tamiya surface primer. I've got light gray for this one, and then after that I'm going to hit it with gloss white, let that dry, and then I'll tape it off for the striping, and there's what the results look like. So stay tuned. Okay, so I had shot the car with the Tamiya surface primer, light gray. That dried, and now I'm on my second coat of gloss white that I just laid down, and I'm going to let that dry. It's looking really good. And then after this dries completely, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tape it off for the red striping on the body. So stay tuned. Okay, so I finished up the work on the 2010 Pro Stock Tribute car and got the decals. I put some decals even on the windshields and painted the hood scoop and decaled that up. Got some new nice looking wheels on the chassis and got the car decaled up, painted, and the decals look awesome on it. Can't say enough about Second Chance Red Lines. They do awesome work. So let's get to the reveal. Okay, so here's where we started with the 2010 Pro Stock Camaro. It's a cool looking paint job. I like the color, but I just wanted to do the tribute to Lee Sheppard. So let's see where we ended up. Okay, here she is, the Hot Wheels 2010 Pro Stock, done up for a tribute car to Lee Sheppard's Pro Stock car. And it turned out very well. I had so much fun with this build. The decals are spot on. They are perfect. And of course, they are done by Vince at Second Chance Red Lines. And I had some old drag wheels that were green and black, and I went ahead and painted those up. They look really well. And I did a silver spoiler because back in the 80s, a lot of cars had just the silver spoiler, kind of like the raw aluminum look. And then I detailed the parachute. I need to go back and detail the wheelie bars as well. But putting the decals on the windshield, it just turned out great. I think this looks really good. I'm proud of myself on this one. So I got a lot of cool videos coming up because I got a lot of cool ideas. And so stay tuned for those. And don't forget to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. It's always free so you don't miss any more of my videos. So we'll see you next time.